This is Stephen Williams, Master Motivator, your encourager with your word for the week. Thank you for the opportunity to come into your space. I do not take it for granted, and I certainly don't take it lightly. You know how we do. Before I can get a word in, though, I've got to get a word to come up out of you. Come on, say with me, I'm the head, not the tail. I'm above, not beneath. I'm fearfully and I am wonderfully made. I want to talk today about no more conflict. No more conflict. That's our word for the day. When you hear the voice, and you hear the voice actually speaks into your heart. The connection, if you will, from the voice, from God to you about what you should be doing, where you should be going, how you should be flowing. And in the process, there is a conflict that goes from your heart, the passion, and to your mind. Now, if you can ever get your mind to be in sync with your passion and your heart, then you can actually accomplish something great. But here is what happens to us. Most of us create ways of how we can't fulfill our passion. Most of us create ways of how we can't do a thing in our mind. And so it creates a conflict between our mind and our heart and our passion. So here's an example. So for instance, let's say you want to work out. First thing you want to do when you work out is your heart says, I got to get up and do it. I got to get up and run. Your mind says, not today. Your heart says, I need to start this business. I'm a great chef. But your mind says, I don't even know. Ain't nobody going to come to the business. So instead of creating a conflict in your mind over your passion, what you have to do is you have to see if your mind can come up with ways to match your passion that's in your heart. The conflict is probably from here to here as to your greatness. And I know you don't want to acknowledge, if you're like me, you fight against it. You can always come up with what's fearful, what's doubtful. You can always come up with the things that's not going to work. But what about the things that will work? And been in conflict with my heart and my mind, and I'm trying to figure out, I said, what is wrong? Why can't I think this thing through? And it's because my mind is going totally opposite towards my passion. And what I'm having to do now is think about getting my mind and making it in sync with my passion. There are people who are living their lives to the 10th power. They are enjoying life. They're living it without any fear. Why is it you have to live in fear? Why is it you have to live in doubt? Why do you have to live beneath? If you want to travel, if you want to go, put your mind, match it with your passion and move forward. Why do you have to think yourself down? Why do you have to think in the negative? I'm telling you, I've never experienced so many people nowadays who have so much positive things going for them, but because they can't get their mind to focus in and agree with what's in their heart, they never move, they never go, they never do anything. This is the season where you're going to have to not have conflict from your mind to your heart. This is the season where we're going to have to take a chance and follow our hearts and come up with a plan in our minds to make sure that life is good the way that you see it as your passion. This is that season for you. Listen, you cannot allow anybody else. Stop allowing people to get ahead of you. Stop allowing or telling yourself that it can't be you. Stop saying that you can't have the freedom. Stop saying that you can't be happy. Stop saying that you can't have joy. You're not meant to be depressed. You're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to suffer in silence. Listen, connect with your passion. This new day is going to happen with your new voice. You can't be like Trump. You can't blame every situation on the previous administration. This is yours now. You're going to have to take the ball, run with it, move with it, come in sync with your mind and your heart and move to this next dimension in your life. There's greatness out there. There's success out there. There's power out there. There's peace out there. There's happiness out there. You can enjoy it. You can smile again. You can live again. And I'm telling you, don't let it be a conflict any longer. This is the season where you've got to make your mind and your heart in agreement. And don't worry about the repercussions of others. They're doing the same thing. Until next week, enjoy yourself.